We're all gonna die. Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to our podcast, episode 28. I'm joined by my co-host, Anonymous Phil.
Hey.
So, I went to scratch my nose, but I can't.
Yeah.
If you can't already tell, these podcasts are broken down into three parts. First, we have the news, the comments, how our weeks have been doing, followed by some more news. I've split the podcast into several parts, as I have been doing for the past two podcasts. So, if you don't want to finish this, you can skip ahead. I probably should silence my phone. Anyways, if you can't already tell, because you're watching the first, you're watching the whole podcast, not the part, we are mid-coronavirus outbreak, which is why we're wearing these masks.
Yes.
As we know, Kyle has pneumonia.
Yes. And possibly stage 3 coronavirus.
I don't think there's multiple stages of the coronavirus.
Oh. Okay. Never mind then. Stage 1.
Okay. We could take them off at this point.
Are we safe?
Yeah, by the time people see this...
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh. Whew.
Woo.
Do I have lines on my face?
Yeah. Do I?
Yeah, you had a line right here. Oh wow, there's lots like water in there from me breathing.
You must be breathing pretty hard because I have hardly any.
I've been wearing mine longer. Because I put your filters on while wearing mine.
Oh.
Anyways, started off, H3 Podcast did a big segment on the coronavirus on the last podcast. So, they had a funny little thing I want you to listen to.
All right.
Let me make sure we're still recording over here. Okay.
The jet. My Corona.
So, what it was, is that a song? My Corona.
I don't know, but it sounds like it could be.
It's pretty funny,
Type
isn't
it into
it?
Google. My Corona.
Maybe later. Anyway, so the H3 podcast already covered it, and they already put it in there. Maybe I'll try and superimpose it in here while he's listening to that. I don't know. Anyways, it's grave times. The 8th confirmed case of the coronavirus has been found in the United States today.
In Boston.
Mm-hmm. Remember Boston?
He returned from Wuhan, China.
Yes, so this one wasn't
The epicenter of the outbreak. How'd they let him home?
Well, see, this is the second case I've heard these past 2 days in the United States where it's like, yeah, they were in Wuhan, and now they've come back with the virus. I don't get it, though. Like,
How'd they let him come home?
yeah. But, yeah, so you had the virus, and, he is 20, so he should be just fine, unless he has the, pneumonia, like, Kyle. So yeah, that's pretty bad. I haven't seen a new total. I saw the death toll's now over 300 as of February 1st, 2020. Now let me point this out. That will all change by like tomorrow. And by the time this comes out Monday.
Well, see, that guy probably came home on a plane.
He did come home on a plane.
So, is everyone on that plane that breathed the same air infected?
It doesn't spread, but it is not airborne.
How does it spread?
And then, like coughing like that, like the
how you
fluids
doing?
from coughing.
Yeah.
And then, wiping your nose.
And then wiping it on the seat.
Yeah. It doesn't stay alive very long on surfaces, though. So
if you wash your hands, you're good.
Yeah, that's what they've been saying. Treat it just like the cold or the flu. Just wash your hands. So,
I decided. So I thought about doing a testing memes. Kyle told me I should do a testing memes about this.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, where do we place the coronavirus memes on the tier list? Tier 5.
Tier 5. What's that?
That's 9/11 jokes or relatively recent disaster jokes.
Ah.
Yeah, that fits
Yeah.
the bill.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
tier 5. Unless you start spreading the coronavirus, then it's a tier 6. And if you die of the coronavirus, tier 7.
I see.
I mean, that's more of suicide, but dying of the coronavirus is definitely a tier 7
A
meme.
tier 7 meme.
Definitely. I see it. So yeah, if you get the coronavirus,
Yeah.
tier 7.
Hey, do we have to make sure we stay under an hour and a half?
Well, no, this thing, remember, it only got to like an hour 10 last time it stopped.
Hour 10. So.
But it's gone longer, I swear, when we've recorded before, so I don't know what that was all about. So I'm watching it this time more closely as we do things.
Okay.
So anyways, let's... So I think as a part of... 15,000 American airline pilots. I thought that was talking to the amount of infected in China. See, but this isn't giving me how many people are infected thus far. But, Nearly 2,000 new cases of coronavirus from Saturday in the province, which is the epicenter of the outbreak. That's today. The updated figures push the total of confirmed cases in mainland China to more than 13,700. So we're looking at 13,000, probably 800, maybe 900 cases around the world. 294 dead. And now it's saying 304 people are dead.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Look, the total number of confirmed cases in mainland China is now 14,380.
That was 2 hours ago.
Oh, my God. That's in China.
That's 250 from Friday.
No, that's 2,590.
From 2,590 from Friday.
Yeah. It's going up about 2,000 a day.
And these are just cases.
Yeah.
Probably because people are like,
Is that the virus?
yeah.
Is that the virus?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me that sooner? No, it's too late for you. I'm just here to protect myself. Thank you very much. Is 7-Up helping you?
Yeah.
So, Batman, I have come to kill you. Okay, that's enough of that.
Better.
Getting better all the time. I used to get mad at my school. Oh, is it like
It has like a weird smell. Like a new rubber smell.
Yeah. So no, I was at work the other day, and I was looking around in the respirators. These were $39 without
Really?
filters.
Without filters.
I paid like 19.
Off of Amazon.
Yeah. The guy was working was just like, those are only 95%. And I'm like, bruh. I'm pretty sure these filters don't cover coronavirus, so it won't matter.
What was the best kind of filter you had
What do you mean?
in terms of price?
Well, I mean, like, there were filters that were more than the mask.
Really?
Yeah, but they covered, like, everything from particulates to organic vapors.
And coronavirus, right?
I can't confirm or deny that. I will say, though, I wanted the ones from Breaking Bad that cover your eyes as well.
Yeah.
I really wanted one of those.
And you couldn't find one?
No, I did.
You did.
But I was going to have to ask you for money.
How much was it?
They're like $89 a piece.
Holy moly.
If I were buying...
I don't think it'd be good for a one-time show.
Well, I mean, I want to make a short film about the coronavirus at some point.
Yeah? Then we definitely should get the ones that like cover their whole face.
But we've already bought these.
Yeah.
I mean,
we can just get goggles. Like scuba mask goggles.
Yeah. But it's not the same thing. These are like Breaking Bad ones, too.
Really?
Yeah. And then you'd have to buy the filters.
Oh, and you have to buy the filter separate?
Yeah. The filters weren't that much. These were only like $13 each. The pair is $13.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And they're not that easy to get on here. I don't know where it's like 3M's easy quarter turn locking mechanism. My butt, those were not easy to get on there.
Was it more than a quarter turn?
No, they don't like. You'd think they would just sit on, just lock into place. No, they don't like. You have to like force them on, and then you have to like figure out which way to turn it. And then like mine, as you can see, is all jank. I got yours perfect, but this one's a little loose. So I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't know. It seems fine.
Oh well, maybe it seized up or something. I don't know. Anyway, so that's just in China alone. Japan, last time I checked, had 17 cases.
Wow.
Japan's screwed.
What country is second? Is that Japan?
Dead air. Wow, this is some dead air. 19 hours ago.
Yes. Which countries have confirmed cases?
I don't know if this is a reliable source.
Australia has 2.
Australia has 12.
12.
As of February 1st. Well, that's today.
Oh, yes. Hey, tomorrow's
Cambodia.
Groundhog's Day.
China. It is. Tomorrow is Groundhog.
It's going to keep repeating
Francis
every day.
6. Imagine.
We're going to relive
Japan
tomorrow.
has 20.
Nepal has 1.
Philippines 1. Russia 2.
Singapore 12.
Singapore 18.
18. Oh, South
South
Korea,
Korea
12.
12. I thought the U.S.
Spain has a case.
Yeah.
Sri Lanka has a case.
Sweden, Taiwan,
Taiwan,
Thailand has 19. Nothing's beat.
The UK
20,
has
though.
2.
Yeah, we have 8.
The UAE.
Vietnam, and that's it.
Wait, so who had
This ad is
19?
annoying.
Thailand. I think that's. Wait, no, that was 20, right?
Yeah, the 20 was with Japan. Yeah, Japan has 20.
I see.
Followed by who had Singapore at 19?
Yeah.
No, Singapore
No.
is 18. Who had 19?
Thailand, right?
Thailand has 19.
Yeah.
Followed by Singapore, and then I think Australia.
$12.
Oh, yeah, Australia had 12, and then the U.S. has 8.
Yeah.
Although I think there might be a few other countries that have more than that. Taiwan has 10, so yeah. But the U.S., I think, is the only country other than China that has human-to-human contact spreading. But the one person was the person's husband that
Yeah.
got sick. So, wow, look at that. That's like Plague Inc.
Yeah.
That's weird. The China one's not up to date. It has 11,000 cases. But the U.S. one is at 8. Canada has 4. Russia.
Africa and South America are doing pretty good.
Yeah, I told Kyle that these they're not going to get infected. It's funny.
Why?
It's
It's
just,
not going to spread down there?
no. So it's always funny in Plague Inc. So when you start in China, it immediately spreads to like some of the surrounding countries, and then it goes to Egypt and then to Mexico. In this case, it went from China straight to the United States. I was just like, bruh.
It goes Egypt to Mexico?
Yeah. And Mexico just gets infected. It takes forever to infect the United States.
Really?
Yeah, and then Greenland.
Greenland.
They never get infected. New Zealand never gets infected.
Well, no one lives in Greenland.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. No one lives there.
But are we gonna move to Greenland? Is that the plan?
Yeah. Once it becomes the 51st state. Or no. We have to move before it becomes a state.
No, we need to move before the coronavirus.
Gets everybody.
Oh.
I just kind of like wearing this thing because it's just kind of fun to wear. I enjoy it.
Hey,
man.
Breaking Bad.
I see that advertisement.
Wait, here, I want to look at their mask real quick.
Okay, I'll Google a picture. Images.
Breaking Bad mask. Yeah, that.
It literally looked like that. It was
Really?
cheaper though. The one I looked at was much cheaper.
And then just have like the straps that go over the top of the head.
Yeah. Here,
And
I'll
then
go
can we
to-
buy like a yellow suit and blood?
Yeah. Let me go to Amazon real quick.
Oh, is there a thing called Breaking Bad suit?
Actually, yeah, you could buy like a whole costume for Breaking Bad,
Really?
but obviously it's not gonna protect us.
Why not? If it can protect them from meth.
No, it's not like real. Oh, hello. It's like, do you want to continue your cadmium research?
Yes.
No, I do not.
Why not?
I already bought cadmium. Anyways, respirator. There it is.
Let's see.
Doesn't have a price on it this time. See, that one's 150 something. That one doesn't have a price on it. That one doesn't have a price on it. Ah, there's one. Oh no, here it is. This one. See? 3M. It was it was like $99 or whatever.
Let's see.
Large 2-pack. Hey, that's what we need. Except I
Yes.
think you need like a small, maybe a medium.
Yeah, a medium 2-pack.
But I won't fit in a medium.
Oh, you won't?
No, my face is much bigger than yours.
Yeah, you do have a big head.
Like, look how tight yours is compared to mine. I guess mine's pretty tight. I could probably fit in a medium.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hard to say. Why is I swear my filters are moving. Anyways, yeah. See, this is the one I want. The one that just covers your whole face. Unfortunately, it's just a little too expensive. I mean, I could easily afford it, but I didn't want to dump that much money on this meme.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I had to I'm like, okay, $60 is better than $230. You know?
Yeah.
I had to limit myself at some point.
Yeah, you had to limit yourself to quality.
Also, I don't know when these are available anyways. I don't know if I can get them by today. So, But if we ever do decide to do like a Breaking Bad, like if we ever do decide to like go on full out, I will definitely invest in some of these. Because that's look. Imagine if that was us taking care of the coronavirus.
That filter is so tiny.
Well, that's just a particulate filter. It looks like
And that works?
not for coronavirus.
Oh. Can you look up a picture of coronavirus filter? What type of filter does that need?
Actually, well, most people just wear surgical masks.
A what?
Surgical masks.
What's that?
You know.
Oh, surgical mask?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I've heard a lot of people in China are getting sick, so
Maybe it's not working.
yeah. But they could have also had it beforehand though,
That is true.
because they're just now getting infected. Well, the rate at which they're getting infected seems to be around. Because I mean, before this took off, I mean, if there's 14,000 people infected right now, okay, they could have easily have gotten it beforehand.
Yeah.
So it's the end of the world, my friend.
End of the world.
End of the world. I wanted to ask you what's your end of the world thing, but that's more of the after the comments. So we can do this like a fourth section.
Yes.
Anyways, yeah, so this is the 8th case. So this one is actually from ScienceNews.org. This other one's from CBS and CNN. But this was first case of the coronavirus being spread by a person with no symptoms has been found. So this has only been a rumor. Now it's been found.
They found him.
Well, no, they found a case that supports that claim.
Yeah.
So now it is true, which explains why it's spreading so fast.
In China.
Yeah. Now,
Wait,
again,
so how did they catch him?
Her. I don't know. So it's hard.
Were they doing like random testing? Oh, yep.
So
Step aside.
unnamed Sham passed the virus to colleagues in Germany before she showed signs of the illness. Doctors reported January the medicine. The woman had attended a business meeting at the headquarters of blah 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 media blah supplier was all words I do not know, and flew back to China December 22nd on January 22nd. She became ill with mild symptoms on the flight back to China and tested positive for the virus. Wow. Meanwhile, one of her German colleagues fell ill on January 24th with no fever, sore throat, chills,
With
muscle
a
aches.
fever. You said no fever.
Yeah. His illness was brief and he returned to work January 27th. The same day, the woman informed the company she'd carried the virus. Nasal swabs and spectrum of whatever, and samples from the man contained high levels of the novel coronavirus, even though his symptoms had passed. 3 other employees of the company also tested positive for the virus. Tracing. Oh my gosh, this is like most of Germany's like cases, all from this one person.
Yes.
That's crazy.
3 other employees of that company tested positive.
From the Chinese colleague. What's also concerning is that the first man apparently passed the virus to the other 2 co-workers who both had contact with him before he developed symptoms. All the cases of the illness have been mild. So this guy kicked it. And I was told that a fever was a complication, but he kicked it.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good for us.
I suppose. Wait, how is it good for us?
Means we won't die.
We could.
Well, if there's a complication, like we get sick.
But I mean, like, we already have a victim upstairs.
Kyle's doomed.
And are we doomed?
No.
No?
I mean, unless your pneumonia you had for a week goes back into remission.
That's true. I'll just sleep with this thing on.
Yeah, you might have to put that back on.
And just start sleeping with it. Alright, I feel so much better now.
I feel safer already, actually. That ain't good. You're just spreading it.
Yes. I'm breathing in the good air.
You're an evil mastermind.
I breathe in the good air and exhale the bad air.
You're evil. You're actually evil. For doing such a thing. Traitor. How long have we been going? Can you see? 24 minutes. Okay, it's about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll do that. So yeah, the coronavirus. So yeah, it has been confirmed. With the incubation period of like 2 weeks, I suppose, that's not good.
Yeah.
How do I zoom in that much? Oh boy.
Wait, does WebMD have an article about coronavirus?
I don't want to read WebMD.
Why not?
It's WebMD!
Fine. What about Mayo Clinic?
Isn't that just as bad?
No. Aren't they reputable sources?
Not WebMD.
What?
WebMD is not a credible source. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. Whatever.
I think it is. Wait, here, just go. Let's see.
For influencing Switch. Oh, no, hold on. Last time you touched the keyboard, the recording stopped.
Hey, you can't blame that on me.
I did. I watched the recording.
Oh. Did it really stop?
Yes.
Is it still going?
I got concerned. I was like, what?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nope, it's still going. We don't have a lot of comments this week. So I suppose we can go. Maybe we'll just look at coronavirus memes as a
Let's just see if
segment.
coronavirus is just first, if it has a WebMD page.
It does.
It does?
Yeah, I know it does.
What about Mayo Clinic? WebMD.
There it
It
is.
does. Haha.
Now, here's the thing, though. We are talking about the novel coronavirus, which is the one that spread from the bat or snake.
Yeah.
The coronavirus they're talking about is just general coronavirus that we've all probably had at one point in our life and are just fine.
Oh, okay.
We're not talking about world-ending coronavirus here.
Oh.
Although it doesn't appear to be world-ending because the one guy kicked it. So unless he gets it again, I mean,
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I need to buy a thermometer
Why?
because I don't have one.
Oh, and you want to make sure that you're not running a fever?
Well, yeah, because I mean, I
we
get
have one
stuffy noses. I cough.
I mean, we have one upstairs, but I mean, like, it's been used.
Well, yeah. Obviously, I don't want to do that. I guess I could go rectal.
Yeah. And plus, you already shoved it in hot tea. Whatever. He was like, look at me, I have 100 and...
I'm gonna hate you for this
Why?
because now I have to go back and edit what you just said.
Oh.
We were this close. We were this close on the verge of greatness. I only had to edit one thing. Now I've got to edit two things. Fantastic.
You're probably going to forget it.
No. I shouldn't forget it.
It slipped. Do you know how hard it is to remember someone's real name?
Fake name.
Fake name? Yeah.
Yeah, it's really easy. I do it all the time, Phil.
Yeah. What about, was it...
Jesus Christ, Phil! You're gonna be on probation now. Poor Will's on probation. You're gonna have to go back to probation.
I don't remember... Alright, I don't remember all their real names or fake names.
Rooster, Will, Kyle,
What about the other two?
Rondo, and the other one doesn't have one.
Oh,
He's just whatever.
whatever. Okay.
And then there's my brother. Doesn't have a name.
He doesn't have any. Okay. My bad. What's wrong with first names? It's not their last name.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
All right. Well, you got about 5 minutes of content to delete.
No, I mean I'll just cut the names. It'll be fine.
I mean,
Anyways.
you could just drag across the whole thing and just.
Anyways, so yeah, coronavirus spreads confirmed now without symptoms. I think I was exposed.
Yep.
Did I tell you that story?
Yeah, how you went to class and then you heard something. Sorry, I've been on the way for vacation.
No, he didn't say
Coronavirus.
vacation. He just said something along the lines of, I heard coronavirus, family, needs to make up assignments.
Hope they get better.
Hope you get better.
Hope
from the
you get
professor."
better.
I was just like, what?
Coronavirus.
And also, the first professor, I heard him tell her, like, he didn't want to show up to, he almost thought about not showing up to class that day. I was just like,
Coronavirus.
what?
There is a coronavirus
You
on
sit-
campus.
I'm like, you sit 3 feet from me.
Well, I guess the campus now has a detected case. Unconfirmed.
Yeah, and he went to the bathroom during the 15-minute break. Heavens knows what he did in there.
Stay away from that stall.
Too late. I already have it. I'm sorry, Phil. I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm sorry, everybody. I let you down.
Now you can spread it like wildfire.
Let's go.
Let's
Bioterrorism, yeah! We're not committing bioterrorism.
You're like, hey, I'm giving out free handshakes today.
Oh,
Handshake?
right.
Free handshake?
All right, let's move on from the coronavirus. I mean, we'll come back to it, but what's done with it now? Comments.
Great video.
There aren't a lot.
Thoughts on Rondo?
No, Dr. Sheep Podcast episode 27 comments. Waterball's not commented yet, but Ethan B commented. Great video. Thoughts on the Ronaldo scoring again?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Why?
Why?
Why do you want me to beat your head in with that mask?
What? I'm not allowed to roll the R?
There's no X. There's no double R.
No, actually, if it starts with an R or has a double R, you roll it.
Really?
Yes. If it starts with an R, you roll it.
Okay.
Ronaldo.
I can't roll my R, so.
Ronaldo.
Anyways, yeah. So, yeah. Yes, 10 out of 10 for Ronaldo scoring. 10 out of 10. Next meme.
Next meme.
I am not editing that thing in. I bought every element. Dr. Sheep Podcast episode 26. This is an older video, but he commented on this one as well. Why are you interested in chemistry? Well, as a young child. Well, actually, Theodore Gray's Elements. Did I ever tell that story on the podcast about how I wanted it in 6th grade, but my mother wouldn't buy it for me, and my Secret Santa wouldn't buy it for me?
No.
I'll tell the story. So do you remember back in grade school how we got those sheets with like all the books on them and you could select what books you wanted to buy? This is the second part, by the way.
Oh, yeah, the was it book fair or whatever?
Well, the book fair like came into the thing, but like this was like a book order. They got like order sheets.
Maybe.
Well, anyways,
Maybe.
there wasn't really anything. It was my 6th grade year of school. I was in 6th grade. There really wasn't much in there that I really found that appealing. But then I saw the elements. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And I just saw the word universe in it. So I thought it was like, oh, this is kind of about space, I guess.
Yeah.
And my mother's just like, that's not about space. And I'm like, but I want it.
Yeah.
She's like, she didn't buy it. She's like, maybe your Secret Santa that you're doing in school buy it. Nope. It was literally at the minimum. It was literally at the maximum price level that you were allowed to buy a book. Instead, they bought me the Lawnmower Hero or whatever.
Well, what?
It was a set of 2 books about some kid who made like millions mowing people's lawns.
How? How did you make millions?
I don't know. I didn't read the books.
Do you still have them?
Yeah. They're still sitting in a shelf at home.
You just never read them. This was how many years ago?
When I was in 6th grade.
Wait, the Secret Santa, was this like a teacher or who?
So what it was is the teacher, cut everybody's names up, and he picked them out of a hat.
Oh, so did your mom have to buy a Secret Santa for someone else?
Yeah.
What did she buy?
I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't remember what we bought. It was always weird because, like, if you ever get a girl, you're just like, this is kind of weird. What do girls read?
Well, don't you get a thing of, like, what they want?
Yeah.
And
But it's just weird. You're like, oh, this is what a girl reads? Okay.
okay.
I don't know. It felt awkward.
What did they read?
I don't remember.
Oh.
I remember 3rd grade Secret Santa. Something. I just remember it. I just remember that because Magic Treehouse is a big thing then.
Oh, yeah.
And
Is
then
it still a big thing now? I feel like it's kind of died.
no.
Or maybe for little kids it's huge. I just remember when I was a little kid, we got into that. And then Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
My brother was big into Magic Treehouse.
Yeah.
And Diary of the Wimpy Kid, yeah, we were big into Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
I don't really hear too much about it.
No. I mean, they still release a book every year during Christmas time.
Yeah?
To be fair, though, at this point, the guy should be, like, in college, so...
Yeah, because, like, when I started I think the first book I read, I was like in 4th grade or something, 4th or 5th grade.
Yeah, and he was going into middle school.
Yeah. That was years ago.
It was a long...
Ages.
No, you had to have been older than that.
No.
Because I started reading it when I distinctly remember 4th grade.
Oh, wait.
Maybe 3rd to 4th.
When you started reading Diary of the Wimpy Kid?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I started reading late.
Maybe you started reading... Well, okay, no, you're 2 years older than me. So if you started reading in 2nd and 3rd grade, you would have read like
No,
4
I
years...
said 4th or 5th.
Oh. Then, that's right then.
Yeah. It was like 4th to 5th grade when I started reading it.
And that's about the same time I would have started reading it.
Yeah.
But at that point, they were already a few books in because, like,
Well, it was the 3rd book, I think. I think it was the 3rd book that came out when I was in 4th or 5th grade, and that's when I was like, oh wow, why does everyone have this? And so then I went to go check it out at the library.
Barry.
Damn it, library. I went to go check it out at the library. I said it right?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So I went to go check it out, and like I did get hooked on it. I was like, oh no wonder everyone is reading this, because it has a weird layout. It's it's almost like a comic book, but it's not a comic book. And so it's kind of fun to read.
When I got into it, I think they had just come out with The Ugly Truth, which was the 5th one.
Yeah, it was the last straw. That was like
that was the 3rd one.
Yeah, that was the 3rd one. That was the first one I found out about. That when I was like, oh, I'm going to start reading these.
So yeah, there's the first book, Roderick Rules, Last Straw. Which actually, if you read Last Straw, it's written like that's the last one.
Yeah.
And then the 4th one literally retcons everything that happened in the 3rd one, because he gets that girl that's like his friend or whatever by the end of the end of it, and then the 4th one, yeah, that's over.
That's over.
Dog Days just starts with, yeah, that's over. I'm like, what?
Yeah, then there was like Cabin Fever or something.
No, okay. So then it went to The Ugly Truth.
Oh yeah, The Ugly Truth. Is that the one where he's sitting there with like an egg?
Yeah. And then I think Cabin Fever.
You can open it up.
And then it had
there's probably a new one that just came out this December.
There's like 12 or 13 of them. Like, it's crazy. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Okay.
Just go to the website. They have a website. Wrecking Ball. It must be the newest one.
Yeah, these are all the new ones over here. Okay.
Oh yeah, scroll down.
So yeah, it's Ugly Truth, Cabin Fever, The Third Wheel, and then Third Wheel was the last one I read. I don't think I got Hard Luck.
Hard Luck. And
then The Long Haul.
Old School.
Old School, Double Down, and then there's this year's, which is Wrecking Ball.
There's something with Manny?
Yeah. Now Raleigh has
Raleigh
has his own now.
Ah, The Meltdown.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, I forgot Meltdown. Shoot. Oh, and The Getaway. Shoot.
Wait, are these all in order?
No.
Oh.
No, I think they came after this one. Double Down. But maybe not. I don't know. Again, I'd have to. Here we go. I want to look at that box set. Let's go to images. Oh gosh.
Oh, there it is.
Bingo. It doesn't answer the question though, because that one stops. You have Double Down.
Here, that one might be in order. Is that one in order?
No. I hate the new stupid Google load.
Oh yeah.
It's junk. Gosh darn. Not answer my question. I want to see the Diary of Wimpy Kids in order. Please.
Wikipedia.
That's
I bet Wikipedia has that.
That's a good place to go. That's genius.
Because Wikipedia would. Come on, scroll. Oh, look, there it is. Wikipedia. Of course there's one.
Come on, be in order, please, please, please. Be in order.
There's going to be a thing down here for books. I mean, oh, you could do it that way. That's the long way. Just read it. Just read I had all the links right there. Look, right there, sequels.
Nope, but those aren't in order.
Yeah, it is.
No, they're
It
not.
has a year. It has
Roderick Rules, The Last Straw, Dog Days, The Ugly Truth, Cabin Fever.
The 7th book was Third Wheel. The 8th book was Hard Luck. The 9th book was The Long Haul.
Then Old School. Then Meltdown. Oh, Double Down, Getaway, Meltdown, and then Wrecking Ball was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I read Hard Luck. I remember Third Wheel, but I don't remember I don't think I read Hard Luck. I could read these. I could read like a few of them in an afternoon.
Yeah, a few of them.
Yeah.
I know. I definitely read one of them in a day. I don't think I've ever tried to read more than one of them in a day.
I have read multiple in a day.
I mean, I know I could. I mean, it took me like an hour or two or something to read.
I couldn't read it that fast.
I don't know how long it took. All I know is there was one of them. I just sat down one morning. Next thing you know, I was like, "Oh, I'm done."
I sat down one morning and said, I'm going to read as many of these as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, you just burned out of reading. You're like, yeah, I can't do this anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, part of the way through, you get kind of hooked. Because it's like that comic, it's almost like that comic book style, because like the pages are so quick to turn, and then eventually you get to the point where it's like, oh, I want to find out what happens next. It's like, it's not that quick to read. It's like, it's easy to read a page, you know? And so it's like, oh, I want to read another one. I want to read another page. Oh, it's like, then you get something interesting that happens. Like, oh, now I got to find out how
Do you
this
kind
happens.
of want to read it now?
Sometimes.
I'm kind of like, want to read it. I kind of want to reread the movie one.
Oh, yeah?
Where it talks about how they made the movies.
Oh, yeah.
Those are like my favorite. Of course, as a person who enjoys cinematography and cinema, yeah, I really enjoy that.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's kind of like a Netflix series. You know, you sit down, or like Breaking Bad. You know, you watch one episode. And it's like, oh, I got to see the next one.
Yeah, I binge read Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Like, bruh.
I binge read Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
Casual.
Yeah, no. Whenever people ask you like, so what kind of books you read? I read cinematographic novels. I watch cinematographic novels. Netflix, it's a great series, am I right?
Yeah, wonderful series. So, how's your week been? We've been talking about the Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
No, it's been good. Fine. I've learned
nostalgia we just went through.
What?
We just went through a lot of nostalgia thinking about the Diary of a Wimpy Kid book.
Oh yeah. No, it's been good. I've learned to enjoy not working as much and how like having all this extra free time to actually focus on my classes. Well, it's good.
Glad to see that's working out for you.
Well, yeah, I think I asked you the other day, like, do you have any homework or anything? Like, nah, not tonight. We're good. I mean, like, I like homework I should be doing, like, every night. And it's like, now I actually can be doing it every night.
They don't assign enough homework.
Oh, they assign, not a whole lot of homework. It's just, it takes a while to do.
This week they're assigning quite a bit. I'm going to have to get to work on it. Although tomorrow's Super Bowl, so I don't
As
know if I
in,
can really...
get to work, like, the day of, the morning of.
That's what
Time to
usually...
do it at 11:59. Well, I guess we'll start it now at 7 a.m.
That's usually what happens. That's what I did. Oh, no, actually, no. There was one that was due today. I did it yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Didn't know you had it in you.
Neither did I. There was one that was due Thursday night. Did it Thursday.
See, I have a habit of checking Canvas, like, the day of to see what I have to do that day. It's like, all right, let's see what I have to do on Canvas today. No, we're good. I'll check it back in tomorrow. Good, we're good. And then I kind of look down the weeks. We're good till Friday. Open up the calendar Friday. All right, let's see what we got to do.
Yeah, this semester I have a lot of midterms. I don't actually have like a lot of tests or like
really?
quizzes, which is really bugging me because
Because-
usually by now I'm like taking the first test and I'm bombing it. But no, there's no tests. There's like no assignments either. There's just big projects and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, this is what they were talking about when it comes to college. Just projects and big tests.
Yeah.
And I'm like concerned.
You got to do good on them. Your grades gonna be weighted pretty heavy on those.
Yeah, a little bit. I gotta get to work on this one. I gotta talk about international trade, and I got
Yeah.
and we had countries and what program they belong to, and I got the United States. 2 people got the United States. One got just an international U.S. international trade representative.
Mm-hmm.
I got the United States through USDA because this is an ag international trade.
Sure.
So I have to figure out whatever the USDA's trade policies are.
I see. So you got some research to do.
At some point, yeah.
Stop by the library. Library.
Wow, you really suck at that.
I don't. It's a force of habit. I don't know. Not very many people, caught me when I was little or whatever. So I just said it all the time, and then now it's like everyone's like, "Hey, watch what you're saying. Watch how you say it." It's like, why did no one tell me this when I was like, 5 years old, learning how to say words?
But it's interesting because I don't remember how I used to say it.
Yeah. See, I bet I've been saying it like that my whole life. It's just that no one ever stopped me.
Until
No one ever said, "Hey, it's pronounced library."
And then your old cousin Dr. Sheep was like, "Listen here, Phil. You gotta get this crap fixed."
Library.
Oh, roll the R.
Library.
Just start rolling the R when you talk about the library.
So I went to the library the other day.
Like, bruh.
Hey, would you rather hear that or Barry?
Brary.
Library. Oh, how do you do that? Library.
Just make engine noises with your
Library.
Yeah, like.
No, that doesn't sound like a B though. Library.
Library. Yeah, it is the B, not the
You
R.
want
I can't roll the R.
Library.
I can't roll the R.
All right.
Uh oh. This might have killed the recording. Oh nope, it's still going. Good.
I'll start rolling my R now. Now that I know that you prefer a rolled, because I bet I'll start to remember it like that. I bet I'll start to remember the next time I want to say library. I'll be like library.
You'll be talking to one of those girls from Tinder. You'll meet
So
her
I
in
went to the
person.
library the other day.
What? Like, no, it'll all go great. The first 2 will go great. And she's like, "So you want to meet again?" She's like, "Yeah, you want to meet at Love
Library.
You want to meet at Love Library?"
Let's meet at
And
the
she's just like, "Me-
Bruh.
Where?"
Library.
And she's just like, "Why are you rolling the R?" Well, it all has to deal with my cousin.
Boy, have I got a podcast for you to watch.
You have an hour of your life to. Do you have like an
Do
hour
you have
and
an
a half
hour
of
of your life you
to
don't want
sit around?
back? Yes. Do you have an hour of your life you don't want back? Click. Oh, yes. Make that the title of the podcast. Do you have an hour of your life you don't want back? Click now. Yes. That is the
Screw
great.
calling it. You know what? No, we shouldn't call it the Dr. Sheep podcast. Here's
An hour of your life you don't want
get-
back.
An hour of your life you don't want back. That's really long though compared to Dr. Sheep.
Yes. It'll do. People will click on that. Like it'll come up and people will think it's like a clickbait or meme or something like. Let's start watching. How bad can this be? Next thing you know, about the library.
So the coronavirus pickup line didn't work on that chick.
Coronavirus.
I can't.
The
I can't roll my R.
coronavirus.
Dude, they roll the corona and like corona.
I mean, is there just one R when they spell it? Corona.
It is just one R.
Oh, then no.
Bummer. Did they put an accent on the R though?
Maybe.
So what's the difference between the normal R, accent R, and double R? Double R's a roll.
There is no accent R.
I thought there was.
No.
Oh.
There's an accent N, and then the vowels. That's
Alright.
it.
Never mind then. There is no accent R.
No, the N is the only consonant with an accent on it. Otherwise, all the vowels will have an accent on them at some point in another.
I hate Spanish.
Except for, I don't think the U does. Or maybe it does.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, sometimes a U will have two little dots.
That's
on
what
it.
I was thinking. I was like, doesn't have damn dots.
Two little dots, yeah, like pinguino.
That sounds Italian.
Pinguino. I don't know. I think that's how you say it.
What's some macaroni?
Macaroni.
American. What's the most Italian thing you know? Macaroni.
Macaroni. Pizza.
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 Spaghetti.
Just somebody's just listening to this podcast out of context. Pizza.
Pizza.
They're just like, the hell?
And they're in library.
Just like, what is going on
The
here?
two most common words: library and pizza.
Like you just said it.
Alright, I gotta just start making that a habit to roll the R. Otherwise, it's gonna start coming out as library the whole time.
You sound like a 5-year-old. Can I go to the library, please?
Can we go to
I
the
had to like
library?
try to say Barry. I was like, can I go to the library, please?
You go to the library.
I had to try to say Barry.
See, now what's gonna happen is then my kids will be saying library, and then their teacher is gonna yell at
That's
them.
so painful. I will be their teacher.
You'll slapping their.
Oh, you're gonna have kids?
Well, if I don't die before the coronavirus hits,
Well, I mean, you're gonna have a kid in like a month.
I would like to spread my last name. I don't want it to end.
Yeah, you gotta meet a woman, get her pregnant, and she has to have that kid in the next month. And then that kid has to grow up and have a kid.
Otherwise, my last name's gone.
You have a month to reproduce. It's bad,
A
isn't
month.
it? What am I saying? I have a month to reproduce.
Yeah, well, it's your last name. Well, you have your brother, but I wouldn't bank on his last name.
No, he's dying too. He's gonna get the virus too.
You know, maybe I'll just move down to South America. They seem to be clean. They don't have
Until
longer
you
than a
bring
month.
it down there. and now you don't have any health care down there.
See, I'm gonna go to
and then you're gonna die.
So I'm
That's
gonna go to
when-
South America. Think I'm gonna be clean. I'm gonna. I got about 9 months now.
It'll be-
I'm good until I find out. Oh wait, I had it. Now I got the whole continent infected.
It'll be like the Spanish and the Native Americans. You'll go down there and just wipe out everybody. Just like
Everyone in a quarter mile is just gone because they're not immune to.
I don't know what
They're
happened.
not immune to
The
any-
entire country of Brazil is now dead. Wasn't my fault. All right, I don't know where this conversation's going.
Brazil.
Brazil. All right.
Brazil.
No, that's Portuguese.
Portuguese.
You don't even know Portuguese. Okay. Next news topic. 2019 was the second warmest year on record. Honestly, I was just kind of looking for something. Honestly, we could pick up.
Already? Oh wait, no, 2019. Second warmest year on record. Like we're talking like, back when we had like bugs the size of TVs, right? Like
No, 140 years ago.
oh, what? What? Okay, on record. We've had records since man was like painting in the cave. So what's the temperature today, Pop? Oh yeah, we better record that. Let's see. We got
Did they use mercury?
no, what would they use? Water?
The water's boiling. It's a little hot out there, right, guys?
A little hot out there.
Oh, Jesus.
The water's boiling. It could have been.
The ice seems a little more hard today. I suspect it's colder today. I suspect we are approaching 0 Kelvin. It's becoming a super solid. Yes. Fantastic.
No, they wouldn't have had Kelvin would have been born. Kelvin was like, still a little seedling.
Fine. 0.
0. Actually, no, 0 is not invented until 8 CE.
It's approaching 1.
It's approaching 1.
Yes.
Yeah, they would have had the number 1, yeah.
It's approaching 1.
It's approaching 1.
Now, the Mayans had the concept of 0 before anybody else.
No, I think it's the Aryans. And it was not until like the 8th century CE that the 0...
I thought...
Well, maybe it's BC.
I thought...
All I know is that 0 was the last number that, that we can use that was invented. Because, after that, you get to numbers that are so big. You're never going to encounter those numbers unless you're, like, scientists or whatever. So, like, 0 was...
Do we really need a septillion, though?
Exactly, that's my point.
Or an octillion? Or
My
a
point
decillion?
is that 0 was the last number that we made. Because before that, we went up to, like, 100, maybe 1,000. But, I mean, like, I don't think there was that much money on hand to have to use that.
They didn't have GDP back then, if I remember correctly from my macroeconomic class.
They counted by sheep.
They didn't
How many
have
sheep? How many sheep you bringing in today?
This many.
Ah,
Big brain.
Big brain. That's
My sheep.
this many fingers.
My sheep seems a little warm today. Oh, must be record heat today. Because remember, we're supposed to talk about the second warmest year on record. Because this is the third part of the podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe fourth part. Maybe I'll really split it up.
Yeah, maybe we're gonna have
I
like
don't know.
5
I'm
parts.
honestly, I was kind of stuck because we could
Yeah,
have
have
talking.
like 5 parts, little segments.
Maybe. Honestly, I was kind of stuck for what.
No,
to
but then
talk
you can call it an hour of your life you'll never get back.
We already are an hour.
No, but I mean, if you split it up though into like 12 minutes.
But we always do, though.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we're doing that now.
Oh. So call it 12 minutes of your life you can't get back, 20 minutes of your life you...
No, because those I give those clickbait titles.
Oh, you do?
The individual ones get clickbait titles.
Oh, so you still have to load the whole thing?
Yes.
Oh, so that one will be called an hour of your life you'll never get back.
Yes. Something tells me that won't get any views.
I'll give it a view. I'll have it running in the background while I'm in class. Yes.
Why are you evil? Why do you hate me?
Because I'm not gonna actually watch it. I was there.
True.
So if I don't want to like waste my phone, like if I actually want to be like on my phone or my computer doing something important, like I suppose I could just open up another tab and just have it run in the background.
I'm gonna clickbait the hell out of people because I'm like, was it the warmest? Was 2019 really that warm? And then we're not even gonna talk about it because I have another thing. So.
Yeah, let's move on. New topic.
Well, okay. No. Should we get some guests on the podcast?
Yes.
Like who? Who am I gonna get? Can we get like one of your physics friends?
Maybe, or we could get coronavirus kid up there.
I honestly, he's about dead. If he lives through.
Don't
next
you think
week,
he'd
I'll
like
be
to have his
surprised.
last words he's ever said, like on camera, on footage?
Hi guys, my coronavirus vlog here. Look at my cousin Kyle. He's about to die. Oh no, wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, he's about to die.
I like how we just get our masks on at the same time.
Hi guys, it's my friend Kyle. He's about to die.
What up, Paul? What up, my Jake Paulers? Dr. Sheep here. This is my cousin Kyle. This is part of the coronavirus vlog. He's about to die.
He's like, yo, what up?
How's it feel, Kyle?
Doc says I have 2 days to live.
It's unfortunate. How do you want to document your final words to the internet? They're listening. Kyle? Kyle!
He just topples over.
Kyle! No! Kyle! Oh! I am your father.
Kyle, I am your father.
That's some Alabama crap right there. Your own brother? You're your father to your own brother. That's kind of screwed up.
How would that, is that possible?
No, it's not
Be a
possible.
brother and a father?
Well, actually, if you clone yourself, but like change the genome a little bit,
Yeah.
so like it's not you, but it's still mostly it's still your DNA just recombinized.
Yeah?
That would be your brother essentially, but it'd also be your son.
I suppose.
Are you saying Kyle's your clone? Are you saying we've taken Will's cloning technology and now we've cloned Kyle?
Yeah, this is Kyle too.
but he's still dead. We killed Kyle 1. So Kyle 1, we don't know what happened to him. But Kyle 2 died of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
Actually, I might have lung cancer too.
Walter?
No, Kyle.
Oh. He won't have lung cancer. Anybody's gonna get lung cancer, it's me.
You.
Well, you see my room, right?
Yeah.
I literally, my feet are right next to the radon pipe.
Like, I'm pretty sure, if anything, like, your entire bedroom is a carcinogen.
Yeah, probably. I literally have lead in my room.
Do you really?
Yes. In a little plastic box. And I'm gonna get cadmium and mercury soon. The mercury will be sealed in a glass vial. The cadmium won't be, though.
The cadmium will just be a little small cube.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kyle's gonna die. That's unfortunate. I don't even know what the title of this last segment. Random crap we talked about for a few minutes.
Yes.
Want to hear some random crap for a little bit? Join us. Are we funny? Because, like, I think people talk about listening to podcasts. They're, like, super informative or, like, they're funny. Most people listen to funny. Are we funny or informative?
I feel like we're kind of like in the mix of both. So, like,
We're
like,
not entertaining at all then?
We are, yeah, we're like the lame bunch that no one really wants to listen to because we're not super funny and we're not super informative.
Like, I think we can get funny, but we'd have to get really edgy.
Yeah.
Like, because our humor that we talk about is pretty edgy sometimes.
But, like, you kind of we're kind of like, should we cross that informative threshold or the humor threshold? And right now I feel like we're below both of them.
Unfortunately, yeah, because, like, our conversations aren't exactly, like, informing people.
Yeah, and we
read off some facts and then go down a rabbit hole and BS.
And we aren't
some
exactly
crap.
comedians where we can just make a joke with every sentence we say.
Yeah, and those jokes be, like, appropriate. We can make jokes every sentence. We can do it, kids.
We could try.
You just won't be kids watching this anymore, if there are any kids watching this in the first place.
Yeah.
There aren't. There shouldn't be. YouTube. This is not child-friendly content. We literally talked about people dying. Kyle died in this podcast.
Oh yeah, is this a child-friendly content podcast?
Nope. I checked that box and I was like, this is not child-friendly. I checked that box as a big old fat no.
You checked the box too, so you have to be 18 or older to watch it.
No, I didn't check that one. Yeah, there need to be like a 13 older box to check. Not like, you know...
Oh, is there really a 13 or older box to check?
No, there needs to be one. Because like child-friendly, 18 over, or like you're in this gray area. And it's like, can I just put 13 over?
Wait, is it the like YouTuber that puts that checks the 18 or older, or is it YouTube that puts that?
You can do either one. YouTube will either come and reprimand you and will do it themselves, or you have to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I always switch to the classic uploader because the beta uploader, just like YouTube beta, is junk.
Yeah.
Just like the Google image loader is junk.
Mm-hmm.
It's all junk. And so I have to go to the classic. But then it's like, make sure you're saying that this video is child friendly or not. And I'm like, bro, my whole channel is set to not child friendly, so I don't get sued off the face of the planet.
Yeah.
All right, so
For saying one word like poison.
no. I don't know what kind of words you can't say. Just gun.
Gun.
Gun is enough.
Well, Vsauce had a video that that you can't watch without being 18 or older. It was like his one about like he was talking about detonation and
Oh yeah, bombs and explosives.
yeah.
Cody's lab used to have that problem quite frequently, where he was getting striked off the face of the planet because he was doing informative videos that were really cool, but YouTube did not like them.
And then wasn't there one that he got flagged on that was a private video?
Yeah, he had got an unlisted video got found by somebody, and then they flagged it. What
kind of person is that? Like, they literally find an unlisted video. Like, they
Which
literally
isn't possible.
They literally somehow managed to hack his account or something just to flag it.
Basically, because the only way to find unlisted is to have the URL. So unless they found the URL somewhere, there's no way to get to it.
Yeah. But do you say, like, you can't watch an unlisted video, though? Like, could they still watch it to know what it was about to flag it, or they decided to flag it?
Yeah, you can watch it if you have the URL.
So it was made public. Wait, so, but it was, like, just not listed in his channel.
So unlisted, it's technically...
Can it come up as a recommended for
No.
you? Really?
The only way to get to watch that video is with the URL.
You can't search for it?
Nope.
Really?
Somehow they got the URL, watched it, and flagged it.
Wow.
I don't know how that's possible.
I wonder what's in the URL, because I remember Vsauce posted a video about how there's a link that you can go in and you can just type in random words and see what kind of URL they pop up. Vsauce made a video how, like, there's literally a website where, like, you go in and you say, I want to find something that has the URL food in it. And it'll literally pull up a YouTube URL with food in the URL.
Isn't that Google?
What?
Isn't that Google?
Google? Well, no, it's an actual website that'll, like, pull up the link
Oh,
for you.
just URLs, not like websites and stuff.
No, and yeah. Like, you literally will type in some keyword, anything you want, car, and it'll literally search for a YouTube URL that has the word car in it.
Vsauce tends to find a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
It's
because, I
amazing.
mean, usually there's some random letters and whatnot. Well, you can literally find one where you can type in whatever you want and it'll search for it. So unless that's what they're doing, they somehow just typed in something random. I don't know what the URL is for this video, but they typed in something random and it popped up.
All right. Well, the world is...
Because, see, I guess if they can't come up as recommended for you, there's literally no other way you could find it unless you just somehow just typed in something in the URL, like, let's see what this pulls up.
possible.
But then you're still that guy that would flag it.
Yeah.
You won't just keep it to yourself. No, you'd go as far as to flag it.
Yeah. So anyways, the world's on fire. We're all going to die of the coronavirus. If you don't see these videos, you know what happened. Any last words for the viewers before we go
Fight the coronavirus. Oh, we didn't talk about how we wanted to go in full hazmat and walk around campus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we kind of want to do that. That'd be a funny video. So leave a comment down below if you want to see us do that. I mean, if coronavirus, if it continues to become a bigger and bigger problem, this will be like good source material for a month. So by the time you guys leave a comment and I get around to actually making it, I'll have plenty of time. If this continues to persist. I say if we don't get a lot of new cases like this next week here in the United States, I say it's going to lose all traction. Because
Yeah.
again, it's only it's a 2-week incubation period.
Because you literally have like 2 weeks before like any meme in general will die.
Well, yeah, but like the coronavirus itself is 2 weeks. But you know what? You know why I think this coronavirus isn't dying? Because PewDiePie's on break. He didn't make a meme review.
True. Until PewDiePie makes a meme review, it's gonna keep going on.
PewDiePie, we're calling you out. You're why the world's burning. And it's gonna get the coronavirus.
How long is his break? Did he say?
Didn't say.
He said he's going on break and he hasn't taken one in like 10 years. And then everyone, like all these sites, like CNN or whatever, just started ripping on him like, PewDiePie's quitting YouTube. PewDiePie's quitting YouTube.
But he's not.
He's not. He's taking a break. He's tired. He needs
Well, it
to.
wasn't necessarily tired. It's just
No, he
taking a
said
break.
that. That's what some of the things said or whatever. Like he's tired or something. Uh-oh. You're contaminating your mask.
Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and
subscribe.
Hopefully there'll be a new podcast every other Friday, 2 p.m. Central Time. Good night.
Good night.